More vendors are waiting than you have cash for this week. Here's the one screen that decides who gets paid. This is everything you owe, sorted by how far past due it is. Not a list of invoices, a picture of who has been waiting on you and for how long. $12,288, split across 5 columns. $4,719 of that has been past due for more than 3 months. That's the number that ends vendor relationships, and on most accounting screens, it's invisible. Because nothing sorts by age. Wholesale flower, your non-cannabis bills, and consignment settlements all sit in the same book here. They compete for the same bank balance, so you shouldn't have to check 3 screens to see them. Vendors are sorted longest waiting first, so the top of the list is the top of your list. Boston Bay Property has been waiting 130 days. Open any vendor and you get the payables underneath it. What each one is, when it was due, and how late it actually is. Ember Edibles has a wholesale order and a consignment settlement, and only one of them is behind. That mix is worth a warning, so you get one. When a vendor has both an open wholesale order and a live consignment settlement, ShelfSpace flags it, because paying both can pay for the same product twice. And this one already has a check scheduled. It stays visible because you still owe it, but there's no checkbox and no pay button, so you can't accidentally send it twice. Now the part that actually decides your week. Tell it how much cash you have to work with. $6,000. Then work down from the top. Boston Bay at 130 days, and Birch & Bloom at 101. $4,719 owed, and $1,281 left of your $6,000. Your whole 90-plus column cleared with money to spare. Reach for one more, and you're $652 over. Nothing stops you. It just tells you the truth before you commit. So you either find the cash, or you pay Northbrook next week. Drop it back off, and what's selected is exactly what gets paid. Never a row that's hidden behind a filter. Review and Pay opens the run, and it checks every one of them against payments you've already made before it will send anything. Owed is what the vendors are owed. Cash out is what actually leaves your bank, because when credits are sitting on a vendor's account, ShelfSpace applies those first and cuts a smaller check. Consignment settlements are called out on their own, since approving one cuts that check immediately. Then one button sends the whole run. One payment at a time, paced under your bank's limit, so a big batch can never get away from you. And the same schedule exports straight out for your bookkeeper, the vendor summary, or every payable line by line. That's your week, decided in about a minute. Oldest first, against the cash you actually have.